Alright, I'm sorry for getting this video late, but anyways, new blocktales news. So we got some demo 5 news and a new collaboration that many fans are not really happy about. So first off, here's some enemies that we'll be seeing in demo 5. As you can see in the background, they're gonna be in the pit. However, I don't know if they're actual pit levels or maybe they're trying to censor the actual background, which is kind of suspicious. But also something that I should mention is that these fellas seem to be based off the Knights of Redcliffe and Roblox characters. Now, I know a lot of people would just associate these names with Roblox items, which I would too, but apparently they have their own lore which I never knew about. Now, the Roblox wiki states that the Knights of Redcliffe are supposed to protect the weak from the Robloxian invasion, and apparently the Redcliffes and the Robloxes are at war, so pretty much they're enemies, or as some of y'all might say, they're ops. So all we know is that this war might be part of Demo 5 story, so who knows, maybe we're gonna be drafted into the war, or maybe we'll try to stop it. So yeah, let me know your predictions down in the comments. But also we have a new teaser by one of the devs on Twitter. We see this bedroom with a lot of like suspicious Easter eggs, and some people have pointed out that there's a lot of weird stuff like the carpet with only half of it showing a happy face, and there's these blocks that have a very suspicious color palette. And lastly, as I mentioned earlier, there is a collab that is receiving a bunch of backlash from the community. So pretty much blocktales has partnered with U2s to release a Crow King plush, and this is the community's reaction. They're calling him chopped, bald, they're saying he looks like a gingerbread man. So yeah, they're just overall not liking it. There's people mentioning how it would have been better to just partner with Makeshift since they do a good job, and also like blocktales has already partnered with Makeshift, so yeah, it would have made sense to just, you know, partner with them again. Me personally, I think it's not too bad. Like, just let me show you what U2s could have done. So yeah, it could be a lot worse, but it turns out they found out that the Crow King plush is getting a lot of backlash, so they're gonna redesign it. This message from their Discord server states that due to community feedback being unsatisfied with the Crow King plush, we're postponing the launch to make some fixes before moving forward. Thank you guys so much for your patience and reception. We're looking forward to delivering you something truly memorable. So I think it's pretty good that the dev team is actually listening to the player feedback. On a related note, I have something really funny that I have to share with y'all. If you go to Google and you search up Crow King plush, all you see is just a bunch of scam websites, and I'm pretty sure they're all run by the same people or like the same person. It's just the same freaking link, but just slightly different, and it has a slightly different theme. Like, look at this. The funniest thing about the website is that it's just centered around the singular Crow King plush. Like, if you look at the entire catalog, it's just Crow King plush 2 pieces. If that's not enough, there's the 3-piece Crow King plush and also the 4 pieces Crow King plush. I don't know why, I just find it so funny. They're just calling it the 3-piece and the 4-piece. They're listing him like he's some type of like Taco Bell menu item. I don't know why. Like, obviously this is a scam, so if you actually buy from this, that's your fault. But yeah, that's all the blocktales news that I have for this video. And if you enjoyed it, then make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss out on any blocktales news.